Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Weng. I'm your host, SlickWeng, regrowing the world using magic. Magic, blood, sweat, and tears. Not magic blood, but magic, blood. Yes, lots of blood. Welcome back. You might notice this giant red tree. Yeah, I like it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. There are autumn saplings. Basically, idea came to me, because this is going to be up here, and the more I stared at that sprinkler that we had last episode, the more I was like, this thing's kind of ugly. So I kind of just thought, how cool would it be, indoors, we're repairing life. How cool would it be to have, like, just a crazy looking tree, which I would say bright red looks pretty crazy. There's a color, this guy. There was a couple other color options. Delicious. That we had to choose from, and I kind of threw this one down just because I thought it would have a nice contrast, and I like it. I don't see much reason to change just yet. But I thought that'd be pretty cool. As you can see, started changing how this is laid out. So they don't go all the way to the edges. It's filled in. We have a carpenter's hatch, which I love these things. I have carpenter's ladders heading down. And basically, I'm kind of screwing up right now. But basically, here you go. I haven't decided on a ceiling material, but I kind of like how the walls look. Kind of like that. It's like, was it, plastered over brick, basically? That's kind of what it looks like to me. I just started mixing, matching, and playing with stuff. So, we've got that layer, and we have to be careful because I've been finding bad guys have been showing up in strange places, like teleporting. Kind of interesting. But this is the layer that I'm currently working on, and I don't know if I'll go much further down. We'll have to see. I mean, if I have need for different crops, then we'll go down further. But this is probably going to be as low as we go. So let's grab a little torch action. Bam. I don't know if this is going to be enough to light up the whole room, but we'll cross our fingers. Nope. And we're out. Oh well. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. We'll just have to be careful when we come down. So that's kind of where we're at. This is a room I haven't started with. So basically what I do is I just take out anything that's not stone. And then what we do, let's get that out of the way, get that out of the way. So what we'll do, we take our chisel, and we'll go, let's start like right about here, and we'll just kind of take out some blocks, and yeah, that looks okay. And then we'll come over here, and we'll go, okay, let's grab, let's say 2 of this guy, and let's say 2 of this guy, and then we'll just put regular cobble too. So, bam, 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 and we try to be as random as humanly possible. I feel like it needs a little more. So let's put one about there, and we'll put one about there. I was thinking maybe there, but nah. And boom, 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 boom. Get up there. And we just step back and go, yeah, it looks okay. There you go. Window into my creative process. Don't you love it? I love chisel. That's a fact. I absolutely love chisel. So let's see. What else do we have going on? Well, we have earth seeds. We have water seeds. We have nether seeds. We're growing our ender seeds. That's all working wonderfully. One thing. We are ready for the experiment. If you guys caught it was it last episode or episode before? I don't remember. I mentioned that we were going to do an experiment. So, let's see. Why does that always go to grape seeds? I never understood that. So, mystical flowers. Okay, so let's take a look. How do we get mystical red flower seeds? Well, mystical red. how did this go to cheap mode? Let's fix that real quick. Inventory. Bam. Bam. Strange happenings. Strange happenings. Uh-oh. What happened? Well, that was interesting. Apparently, sometimes if you click on NEI, it just crashes your entire game, like all the way down to the desktop. So that was cool. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Ha! Okay. So to make mystical red flower seeds, we need poppy seeds, and we need red tulip seeds. Now, what my experiment is, that's a crossbreed of two different plants. Now, as we know, all of our different crops have the growth gain, etc., etc. So what I've done, I'm curious, I've breeded poppy seeds and red tulip seeds, because I'm pretty sure, yep, red tulip and poppy. I bred those up to full tins. And the reason I did that is I'm kind of curious to see. Let's put poppy here and red tulip there. We'll go ahead, we're going to let those grow, and I'm curious to see if any of those traits, I guess you'd call them traits, if any of those traits carry over into the crossbreeded plant, or if the new plant is just doomed to always be a 1-1-1. We'll find out. We'll find out that pretty quick, I think. Something else. The farming this essence, fantastic. Quick and easy way to get cobblestone. We're harvesting nether essence. There's not a whole lot you can do with it, but one nice thing, we get to make nether quartz, which once we start getting into some good tinker's weaponry, we're going to want some serious quartz action. Because that's what you use to increase the damage on your weapon. So that's the main reason I'm doing really anything with the nether stuff. There's nothing else on there that I particularly care to get. Let's see, what else do we got? Playing around with flooring here. I don't want to go all marble. And quite frankly, let's take a look here with the marble chisel and all of that. Let's see. So as you can see, not a whole lot of stuff as far as flooring goes. I mean, we can play around with like some of these tiles and kind of see if we can find a neat pattern or something that we can do. But, did I see a bad guy? No. One thing I was kind of checking out. Let's pull this up. Probably the easiest way because I don't remember what they're called. Shapeless. Here we go. Aquamarine clay. So kind of playing around. 3 clay plus some kind of a pigment gets you this clay. And that clay can then be made into a ceramic block. Now, if we look here, ceramic, look at this. Look at these. Isn't this stuff just frickin' incredible? We could make some really elaborate designs. But, unfortunately, there's no recipes for them. So I don't know if we're even going to be able to do anything with those. I kind of Googled around and I found... Oh, that's interesting. I found a little bit of wiki action, but I don't know how much of it applies to this mod pack, because it was just strictly for the mod, not necessarily the mod pack. And... we're looking for something called a tile worker, I believe. Oh, sun's going down. So let's see. Tile. Nothing. If we do tile space. Got a carpenter's tile. Huh, that's interesting. Never seen those before. Yeah, it might just be something that's added in here but doesn't really do anything. So I don't know. I'll probably try and see if I can make the tile. Because if you look, is it pigment? Pigment? Pretty much none of the pigment even has a recipe at all. I like nothing. So I don't know how you get those. The wiki for that mod said you just basically get flowers. So I don't know. We're about to go find that out. You guys will get to enjoy seeing me either be very disappointed or very excited. I know poppies. Poppies were listed in the wiki. Okay, so it just gives us regular old rose red. Now, do you? Nope. Okay, so botany, pretty much, I don't know. Is there even anything in botany we care about at all in this mod pack? It might just be a gigantic waste. Ceramic blocks, which we can't make. Awesome tiles we can't make. Regular old flowers that have some kind of special properties. Yeah, I don't see any reason for botany to even be in this mod pack. I really don't. There's nothing in there that we can even make. Like, holy chabolis. The whole idea behind that mod was to have like soil conditions and things of that nature. So I don't know. We'll play around. I might mess with some micro blocks or something to that effect. Might mess with some chisel patterns. In fact, let me do a little something. You guys bear with me, okay? Just bear with me here. Let's try something. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Now, we could carry that. What happens if I do... I'm kind of playing around just because, like, at my last house, oh, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work because we'd have textures connecting here, unless I go like that. Okay, so this, we're gonna need to grab some more. This one, yeah, bam, bam. Okay, let's grab some more. Let's just see how this goes. I'm kind of curious now. This one. Oh God! Every time one of those explosions goes off, my heart just my frickin' blood pressure just goes through the roof. It looks kind of interesting, but kind of... Yeah... Not too thrilled. Not too thrilled. It needs to have some color to it, I think. I don't know. I'll play around with it. If I find something cool, don't worry. I'm sure I'll show you guys. Not to worry. Let's get... Nope, not the bread. Baked potato. So, something that's on my mind. And it might be kind of a controversial topic. But hopefully it's not, because hopefully, I mean, you guys are smart viewers, okay? You guys aren't like, oh, I just listen for key buzzwords and then react based on those without actually listening to the whole sentence. That's not you guys. There are lots of people out there that do that, not you. So, hopefully I'm not committing YouTube suicide here. Bad guys? No bad guys, good. But something I'm noticing, and I don't know where it's coming from. I genuinely have no idea. Those of you that follow me on Twitter probably kind of know where I'm about to go. But feminism. I don't know all of a sudden why this seems to be like just such a topic lately. I mean, I can't open YouTube without getting some kind of feminism such and such video, or, you know, somebody talking about how feminism's bad or whatever. You know, just it's everywhere for me. Do I have bad guys? So yeah, it's all over my homepage on YouTube, just all of a sudden. And I don't know if something has happened in the world because, well, I've got 2 little kids, so if they don't show it on Nick Jr., I probably don't know about it. But there's all kinds of videos out there, and people making arguments and like death threats and ridiculous crap like that. So something I want to share with you guys, and I'm really not even going to get into my feelings on this whole feminism debate, feminism versus anti-feminism. Mostly just it really, to me, kind of seems irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to try and persuade you guys into sharing a belief of mine. That's not it. If I had everyone around me sharing the exact same beliefs, I'd be bored out of my mind. And I don't want you guys to share all my beliefs. If we share some, great, fantastic, we can talk about those. If we disagree, great, fantastic, we can talk about those. But this whole feminism thing, and this, what I'm going to tell you guys, relates to really not even just the feminism topic, really any kind of very charged debate, where there's lots of sides and people are using facts and figures and opinions and so on and so forth. What I wish for you guys, I wish for you guys to use your brains, okay? Use your brains and understand. Don't just take anybody's word for anything. Okay? That includes my own. I think you guys have probably heard me say that before. I never want you to just take my word for something, because I could be wrong. And without sounding like I'm tooting my own horn here, which I don't know, maybe it's inevitable, I do feel that I am a better person because I can admit, and I keep in my conscious mind, that it's a very high likelihood that I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. I don't walk around assuming that I am the end-all, know-all of every freaking topic out there. There are some things that I just don't know, and things that I have opinions on, I know that they are just opinions. And I genuinely believe that makes me a better person. I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but I'm gonna go for it. I think you guys know what I mean. So when you guys are out there and you're listening to such and such debate, and you got one person over here, let's use the feminism example, just because at least in my homepage it seems to be so common. Maybe it is for you guys, I don't know. But let's use the feminism example. So you have one person saying, oh my god, pay gap, misogyny, so on and so forth. Here's all these things that are going on. And they use statistics, big scary statistics like, 1 in 4 college women will be raped or victims of sexual assault or something like that. What I hope and what I really want for you guys, any kind of debate that you're listening to, any kind of argument, anything where someone is trying to persuade you to believe something other than what you already believe, I want you guys to use your brains, and the best way to do that is take anything that somebody's telling you, and especially if they're giving you statistics, okay? Statistics class for me, when I was in college, I absolutely loved statistics class, because one of the things that we did, we literally took the exact same data and argued opposite points using the exact same data. So I want you guys to have some sense, and as you're listening to things, the best way you can defend yourself from being misled, as you're listening to someone share something with you, ask yourself, is there anything else that this could mean? Is there any possibility that this statistic could mean something different? Okay, so let's use the example of, I've seen some studies that talk about having a longer life and not eating red meat. Okay, so now as a red meat eater, because I love me a good steak, as a red meat eater, I kind of took notice to this. Oh, wow, you're telling me I might die sooner. So one of the things that I do, could this mean anything other than what I'm being told it means? So this statistic that, okay, if you don't eat red meat, you live, I'm going to make up the numbers, but you live like 10% longer. Is there anything else that could mean? Well, let's think about it. What are some other things that people who don't eat red meat do or don't do? Well, they probably exercise a little more than somebody who has a steak every night. Fair guess. They probably don't drink alcohol. Maybe. So when you start boiling down these different statistics, they don't always mean exactly what someone's trying to tell you that they mean. Okay, so I want you guys, use your common sense, use your brains. You guys are smart people. And you know what? A lot of you, I've never even talked to, I've never met, but I can guarantee you are smart people. You're smart people because at the end of the day, to be dumb in today's day and age, you almost have to try. So I want you guys, as you hear arguments, think and ask yourself, is there anything else that this could mean? So that's the long and the short of it. I'm not going to preach too much more. I really, that's all I ask for you guys. Use your sense. Ask yourself if it could mean anything else. Bear in mind, as even myself, I have a financial means of gaining. I'm able to make money off of getting you excited. Okay? So I could go say some ridiculous stuff, and I could just be on here and I don't know, dropping a bunch of N-words or something and just trying to be offensive. I make money off of that. I mean, in theory, if I was making money off of YouTube, but that would be a way to do it. And there's guys out there that's exactly what they do. Lots of swear words, lots of screaming and yelling, and just saying atrocious stuff. And at the end of the day, it's exciting. Whether you're watching because you hate them or you watch them because you love them, you're still watching. Okay? And it works the same way selling newspapers, magazines, TV shows, you name it. If you're consuming it, somebody is figuring out a way to make money off of it. So keep those things in mind as you're listening to all these different arguments, and this again doesn't just pertain to the whole feminism debate that seems to be going on. It doesn't just pertain to anything. I want you guys to be well informed. And the best way to be well informed is to ask lots and lots of questions and think about things, okay? Don't just take anybody's word for it. Don't assume that what they're saying is fact, and don't assume that what they're saying that fact means what they say it means. That I felt like I just said means a whole lot right there. So anyway, guys, I did a bunch of rambling. I was kind of hoping this would be grown by the time our episode was done, but no such luck. I don't know, I probably should have grabbed some bone meal or something, but anyway, that's really about all the time we've got for today. So, kind of updatey sort of episode, not really accomplishing a whole heck of a lot, more of kind of a design day. I don't know, maybe I continue to play with this. You guys tell me, what do you think of that? I think if I did the whole floor, it'd be really frickin' busy. That's what I think. So, I don't know. I'll play with it. I'll play with some other materials. But anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Really appreciate it. And again, I hope you guys will go forward and be the smart people that you are. Don't let yourself get roped in and let someone else's confidence in what they're saying change your life unless you're confident that what they're saying is fact. Anyway, preach over. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Okay, I couldn't resist. I had to stick around. I'm totally going to be late. But we have mystical red flower seeds. Okay, let's go ahead We'll claim it, and then we'll go see. We'll go see if my experiment is true. Does it work? Uh-huh. Okay, can't claim nothing yet. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm so excited to find out if this is going to work. If it works, I'm going to feel like a genius. If not, I'm going to be like, And 555. Okay. It didn't completely inherit everything, but it inherited... I mean, it's not just a 111. So there you go. There's some benefit when you're early on crossbreeding, guys. Early on crossbreeding, there is benefit in having good crops, because all your later stuff. I almost wonder. I'm almost wondering, would the... No, it probably wouldn't. I was thinking maybe if the level of the essence seeds that you use on the infusion thing, on the runic altar, I wonder if that could affect anything. I'd be really surprised, but you never know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next episode.